training for situations they hope they never encounter. That's what law enforcement officers are doing in southern Utah. Tonight, News 4 Utah's Lauren Mathias explains how the different techniques prepare officers for real-life worst-case scenarios.
Multiple agencies throughout southern Utah are here today at Little Valley Elementary School to prepare for any scenario where there's an active shooter.
The events, the things that are happening, they're happening all over the place. It's schools, it's businesses, it's high schools, it's elementaries, it's colleges. So we want to make sure we're prepared.
Earlier this year, a real scene at a school in St. George was playing out. A student at Pineview High had planted a bomb in the cafeteria.
I was one of the initial responding officers on scene.
Sergeant Despain says trainings like these helped him in that intense moment. No one was hurt and the boy taken into custody.
Immediately, I began to think about what do we need to be doing. In my mind, I said, I've dealt with this before. I've trained for this. We've experienced the feelings, the thoughts, and so that training kicks in, and we start letting that take over, and we do what we've been trained to do.
Law enforcement from all over Washington County participated in the training.
If a threat came to Dixie State University, we wouldn't be the only ones responding. It would be the county-wide response, and we all need to be on the same page. We all need to know the same tactics.
Police are taken through multiple scenarios, not knowing what will happen beforehand.
You might encounter an armed civilian who was close, heard about it, or is maybe dropping their child off and has decided they want to act. And so our officers will see those types of situations along with maybe somebody who is an active shooter, and they will have to address each one of those individually.
Each year, the training takes place at a different school. That way, it's never too familiar to the officers, and law enforcement can learn their way around the different buildings if there ever were an emergency. In St. George, Lauren Mathias, News 4 Utah.
Lauren, thank you. The training continues tonight at another location. By the way, it's not just school scenarios. They're also preparing for situations at businesses and public venues.